Hello and welcome back to the State of the Overcast Network. Today is June 23rd. It's a Sunday. Let's begin. Alright, let's start it off again with a new admin. Yes, Yukon Applegeek, the coder extraordinaire, longtime moderator, has been promoted to the admin and developer status on the Overcast network. He mainly does plugin side stuff, working with the PGM plugin, and it's pretty awesome. I think we have a lot of potential with Yukon Applegeek here, and it should be good. Stay tuned. I go over what he's already added in his first week of being a developer already. It's pretty neat stuff. So congratulations, Yukon, and hope to see great things come out of you, man. Good luck. Also in admin news, Apple has officially moved into his office where he is going to be working full-time on the Overcast network. That is really, really neat. So during the summer, Monster Apple is now working in an office, and he's spending pretty much most of his days working for us, for the community. It's awesome, awesome stuff. I think we'll see a lot of development over this summer on different game modes, optimization, website features. It should be pretty neat. Look forward to that. Also note that he gets cheaper parking if he gets in before 9 a.m. So that means he's probably gonna be working a lot. I don't know. Pretty neat. It's a pretty neat office. I'm not gonna share pictures because I'm not sure if he would want that or not. So anyway, Apple's in an office now. We have a full-time admin, our developer, working on stuff, and I think Yukon Applegeek, also the new developer, also plans on working practically full-time on the development of the PGM plugin. So I mean, wow, that's pretty neat. Two admins fully devoted to developing the project areas, or not project areas, sorry, I keep calling it that, so the Overcast network. Stay tuned, and that's pretty cool. Alright, so now that we've gone over the new personnel changes to the Overcast network, let's go over the new additions to the plugin. So to start off, many of you may have noticed that there's a team selector book now. When you join a server, if the match is, you're allowed to join the match, a team selector inventory screen pops up. You can just click on one of the wool icons to choose a team if you're a donator, or you can do auto join, and it's pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of it because, I don't know, I just don't really see too much need for it. If you want to turn it off, /toggle picker. I know a lot of people have been having trouble with that and have some gripes with the selector book. So /toggle picker is the way to go, and that toggles it off or on for you, depending. But that is pretty neat, and I can see how a lot of people would like it. And also, it'll be really nice for new players, so they don't have to know type /join. It'll just be like, boom, you want to join a team? Boom, click it, boom, you're in. Pretty neat. Also, with the selector book, Yukon Applegeek, the new developer, has added the no-fall module to PGM, which means that maps such as the new Zero Gravity and Calorbis, that one, I don't know how to say that one, or the exact map name, but they're really jump heavy, and the no-fall module makes it so you don't take damage when you jump really high, meaning that you're not going to have that where you take damage and then you can't jump right again and you might fall off the edge of the map. Those maps have not been implemented, I just want to say, but they may be implemented, added to the servers at some point in the near future. I would suspect that Zero Gravity makes it in onto the servers in a week or so, probably less. Sometime this week, probably. Also, Yukon Applegeek has added, besides the no-fall module, is bow distance. So now when you kill somebody with your bow, right next to it will say blank blank X was shot by Y, and then in parentheses there'll be like 39 blocks. So that's pretty cool. There's already a couple forum posts on seeing who can get the longest shot, so that's pretty neat. I think the longest shot so far is around 96 blocks or so. I'm not sure on the exact number, but I'd really love it if somebody could get over 100 distance. I bet it's possible. I want to see you guys do it. That'd be pretty neat stuff posted on the forums. That'll be awesome. Speaking of new features, we also have a ton of new website features, and it is amazing. Okay, so some of you may have noticed that earlier this week, the OC.tc stats page and stats weren't updating for a day. That's because Monsieur Apple was basically reorganizing and updating how stats work, refactoring everything, and that took around a day. And you'll see now if you go to oc.tc/stats, you can search. I cannot speak today. You can search wolves, kills within 24 hours, within this week, all time. It's really neat. Go check out the new stats page. It is so cool. And also there's a stats page on your profile now that has all your stuff, and it's sorted by game mode. That's pretty neat. Oh, sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I did not mean to pick him up. Also with the new stats, we also have new friends pages. So if you go to oc.tc/friendships, you'll have a nice visual of your friends and which server you're on and which ones are offline. It's really cool. So new stats page, new friends page, new website stuff. Go check it out. Highly recommended. And yeah, man, it's just new this week because we also have the new website stuff. We have the new additions. We also have new rule set. If you go to oc.tc/rules, the rules have been updated, and they will also be taking effect sometime this week. I want to say June 28th, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Go check it out at oc.tc/rules and check for yourself. Read up, make sure you know the rules before they take effect on June 28th or something like that. Sometime this week they're taking effect. Go read them before they do. All right, on to new maps. All right, so we have 3 new maps this week. Let's just go over them real quick. We have BIP Beta MC by The Good Guy. It's a rage map with jump pads. So there's these specific squares that you jump on and it shoots you up and you can go to different places. It's a pretty unique concept, pretty cool map. Check it out on both Rage 1 and Rage 2. Pretty cool. Check that out. We also have another Rage map here, Into the Jungle by Chick Olympics. You're basically on an island with the jungle in the middle. There's a volcano in the middle. There's no vines, so don't worry about that. Pretty cool. I think that's also on both Rage 1 and Rage 2. Go check it out. And this is new. This is not a Rage map that's added. We also have the first community Ghost Squadron map added this week. Ghost Squadron Deserted by Kalika Kitty. Pretty cool. I haven't actually played it myself yet, but I think everybody should check it out. I don't know which servers it's on or if it's even on any of the servers in rotations, but I know it's added and mods may or may not be setting it. So go check it out. Ghost Squadron Deserted by Kalika Kitty. Alright, so that's all the new features that have been added this week, all the new information. And now I'm going to move on to the more not really facts-based type of stuff. And the only thing I've really got for you is rumors of the 4th game mode. And a little something else too. So I guess I'll start with a little something else. Today, people in IRC may have noticed that Hobo mentioned that sorry he couldn't be here tonight for some big thing or something. That was implied. People thought it might have been the 4th game mode, but nothing happened last night. It may have been some admin thing, some backbone testing or whatever, but something big sounded like it was supposed to happen, but nothing really happened. Also, Apple is away on vacation, and so is Plastics, I think. So having something happen last night / today doesn't actually seem feasible, but it was hinted at in IRC that something would happen, but nothing has happened so far today or last night. But you never know. Maybe something's happened tonight. Some people speculate that it might be the 4th game mode being added soon. But you know, it's all up in the air, really. All right, so people for the 4th game mode have really been thinking that it's going to be a faction-based kind of thing. A lot of people on the Overcast forums are into HC Factions, which is a factions server, and a lot of people say that it would be awesome if Overcast had a factions type server as the 4th game mode. And people think that that's what it's going to be, but there's no confirmation whatsoever, no hints from the admins that it's going to be a faction base or something of that sort. So that's up in the air, but that's what people seem to want, but you don't know. Along with the people in the community, in admins or whatever, I don't know where this transition is going, but I just want to say that Rixiot has been seen streaming some unknown map on the map development server, and some people have speculated that it's for the new game mode, but again, there's no confirmation, and I mean, it could just be another map. Nobody knows. I mean, people are always on the map dev server creating maps, so it probably is another map, but some people have brought it to my attention that it could be another game mode, though again, it's unlikely. Rixiot's a known map maker, so it's probably just another map. Now, here's an interesting thing. There was a commit to the PGM, one of the plugins, I forget, saying that survival game mode has been added, and some people speculated that that's the next game mode. It's going to be like an Overcast games type of thing. I don't think that's the way that Overcast should go, but it's a possibility, and that's probably the most solid proof thus far of a 4th game mode, that it's I mean, if a commit says survival game mode added or something like that, that's kind of, survival games-esque type thing. That's probably the most solid proof, but again, I don't think that's the way Overcast would go, and that might just be something for something else. I don't know. Nobody really knows. There's no hints from the admins yet as to what the 4th game mode could be, but those are speculations thus far. Again, something big was supposed to happen, at least that's what is hinted at by the admins today/tomorrow, or sorry, yesterday/today, but nothing's happened so far. Stay tuned, maybe something will happen later today and we'll get to see it. But I think that's it for today on the State of the Overcast Network. New additions, new admin, Apple has an office, new website stuff, new rules, new maps, and a 4th game mode that nobody has any clue yet. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have more updates next week. All right, bye-bye, guys.